to be daring, baby, dance the night away. I let my head down if I want.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Brittany. So in today's video, I have another braided wig review for you guys. Today's video is brought to you by Neat and Sleek. I have worked with them several times on my channel, and I honestly think they have some of the best quality braided wigs out there. So I'm going to show you guys how I got this wig together. It did take a while. This beautiful color here. So if you're interested in seeing how I applied this wig and all the specs and everything, then just keep on watching. Hey y'all, so you guys saw the intro and everything, so we're going to get into this wig from Neat and Sleek. As you guys know, if you've been watching my channel over the last like month, I actually had some box braids in, but I took them out recently from Neat and Sleek. And Neat and Sleek to me is top tier with their wigs. Now, their wigs are more expensive, but from all of the braided wigs I've tried, human and synthetic, they have the best ones, but they are on the pricier side, so you have to consider that before you purchase them. But it's top tier. I posted a review on one of their knotless braided wigs a few months ago. You guys really enjoyed it, and then I posted it on TikTok and it went viral on there. That's probably one of my most popular videos over there. Ooh. I knew what color I asked for, and I'm so glad I did. So I have mine in a color number 30. Yeah, I have mine in a color number 30. I'm gonna read the specs for you guys. I have butt length, and I have a medium cap with sparse baby hairs. Now, I have tried their braided wigs, without baby hairs, but I do recommend at least getting sparse, just in case, because sometimes if you do have some issues with your lace, you can kind of conceal it a little bit with your baby hair, so I wouldn't recommend not having any at all. Okay, so here is Asia right here in a color 30. The roots are a number, I think it's a 1B root. I think it's a 1B root, so that's gonna look natural. That looks really good, and I'm glad they did a like a dark root on it, so it looks more like my hair, and I don't have to like change the color of my eyebrows or anything. That looks really good. And they wanted me to mention, if you are familiar with their wigs, the cap in the back usually looks on the grayish side, but now they changed it to a more like medium brown, so it looks more natural in the back and not like straight up gray. So that looks good. So let's look at the cap construction. It's a 360 cap here. I do have a medium cap and I have a large head, so hopefully this fits comfortably. They do have that sparse baby hairs braided down, and you just take it out of the braid. You just take it out of the braid in the front there. We have a comb on the right. On the left, we have an adjustable elastic band here, and a comb in the back, and adjustable straps. So you have a lot of security with this wig, so we're just going to try it on. Have my hair braided down underneath. I'm not going to use the elastic band yet. I'm just going to try it on fresh without that. Cap does feel kind of snug. This medium feels small on me. I'm going to still be able to work with it, but it doesn't feel like I have an excess amount of room. And because this has a 360 cap, we're going to be able to do it up in the updo, but I'm not going to do that because I can't see back there, so I'm just going to wear mine in styles don't require it to be up. So this is what it looks like fresh out the pack here. I'm 6 feet tall, and this is where it falls on me. Butt length. All right, I think this looks good. So I'm gonna go ahead and start to apply this.
Chasing fame and being pretty all the time doesn't sound like fun. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to.
As far as the weight goes, a lot of people do ask me about the weight. It's actually pretty lightweight. Full lace braided wigs, as opposed to like closure frontal braided wigs, they tend to be a lot heavier than the full lace wig. So this does feel very lightweight. It's not going to feel as lightweight as actual knotless braids though. Actual knotless braids are like super light, but this is like a medium kind of like weight. It's not too heavy. So if you are worried about that, it's not super heavy to me.
I don't fit into dance the night away, I'll kick my shoes off if I want.
Okay, it felt like it loosened up after I did that, because it's creeping back on my head. So I'm not gonna do the bald cap this time. I'm just gonna, because you don't really have to do the bald cap with your wig installs all the time. To me, it's way too time consuming for me, but it's very effective, but it's not necessary. I actually want to go ahead and tweeze the hairline up a little bit, just a little bit. I don't really like to have hairs on the very front, but I do like to have baby hairs like on the side. So I make it very sparse in the middle and keep it real clean, but leave baby hairs on the side. I usually cut my lace before I actually adhere my stuff down. That just works better for me. And I think I'm gonna stop and cut the sides, or just start cutting the lace off, because some of my edges do grow pretty far out, and this is a smaller wig, so it's creeping up, and I'm gonna have some of my edges kind of out here. And that's something you don't have to really worry about when you do the bald cap method, but I ain't doing that. So I'm gonna just improvise, because I've sliced up my hairline doing this before, and I was like, I'm gonna just stick with my scissors. It does get a nice precise cut now. And this is why I do my makeup after my installs, because you get so much crust and stuff from the adhesives.
Let yourself be free, and maybe you will find that there is more to life than being pretty. Honey, let's just face it, you can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. You can. Baby, let your head down, be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off, you don't have to hide it. Baby, let your head down, be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off, don't hide it. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws.
Down. Now I'm going to clean up the perimeter. I'm still going to put my melt band on just to further do that while I'm doing my makeup. So I'm going to use this alcohol here to clean up all that stuff. It's safer to use like witch hazel. It's not as harsh, but I don't have any right now, so I'm going to use what I have. I'm going to clean this up. This is a longer process. Like them half wigs I posted recently, that's easy. You don't even have to do anything except put it on and put a headband on, gel your edges if you want to. This is like very time consuming, but it can be done. It's just very time consuming. I like to follow mine up with some Got to Be Glued gel just to further melt the lace. Now this process probably could be easier if you use glue, but I'm not very experienced with using actual glue. This is temporary adhesive, the stuff that I'm using. And I didn't want to experiment today. I'm gonna have to do that on one of my synthetic wigs. I think I'm gonna go ahead and set my baby hairs before I put my melt band on, because once I have foundation up here, it's gonna probably get crusty.
You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without be daring, baby, dance the night away. I let my head down if I won. Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being pretty all the time? Doesn't sound like fun.
Okay, so I finally have the wig applied, and actually, I just want to tell you guys, it takes a very long time. Like, this was like 45 minutes. And I'm about to put my melt band on. It has Velcro on there. Got mine from Amazon. This is just gonna keep it, it's gonna melt it even more while I'm doing my makeup. I would have put it behind my ears instead of over them, but the tabs on the side, that's one of the places I really need it to stick, so that's why I did that. So I'll be back with the finished.
Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can't do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I want to be silly, baby, dance the night away. I'll kick my shoes off if I want. Let yourself be free and maybe you will find that there is more to life than being pretty. Honey, let's just face it. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws.
Okay, so this is a knotless braided wig, knotless long box braided wig, and this is in the style Asia. The same color as the model on the website, so she has a color 30, and I have been wanting to try the color 30, so I was like, I just had some braids that was like a blonde mix, and I've never tried a color 30, just a 30, and it's so gorgeous. I wanted to you know, have this fall look going on, so that's why I have my makeup like this, my eyeshadow, and my lip combo. So I have my makeup details in the description box if you're interested in my makeup, and I probably will have like a video on my TikTok and Instagram. So if you want to see like how I got this makeup look together, it should be on those platforms. It's just easier for me to do makeup on TikTok and Instagram versus over here. About the process of applying this wig, it did take me a long time. Okay, so I do the very beginner wigs, like headband wigs and half wigs. No skills needed. It's just gel your edges back if you want to, put the wig on, and then put a headband on. That is all that, you know, that skill level is. But then when you get up here with braided wigs, human hair braided wigs, I feel like this is certainly intermediate to advanced, probably just advanced. First of all, it's very time consuming, and if you want it to look very natural, you have to make sure you take your time and strategically cut your lace, get your baby hairs right and everything. So it just takes so much effort to make these wigs, to apply them right, because you can have a really nice wig, but application matters a lot. So make sure you have a lot of time in your schedule before you start to apply a braided wig, because it takes a long time. It took like 45 minutes for me to get it how I wanted it to, so it takes a while. So the braids are very, very neat. They're a consistent length all the way through until they taper towards the end, and then we have a tapered end there. Every braid is very neat. Again, the base of the wig is human hair from what I know, and it's a natural black. The knots are, I think the knots are bleached, but I can still see the knots on here. I do like that they upgraded the color of the back of the wig to a medium brown versus that grayish color that we were getting for years. So I think that's nice. Even though this felt very tight when I first put it on, that was before I cut the lace, it's very comfortable now. So the medium is big head friendly for me, 23 inches. The medium is comfortable for me. And I like that they gave me a super long length because I'm tall and I do prefer my braids to be on the longer side. Now, I did not style this wig because just applying this wig took a long time for me, but 45 minutes versus maybe like 7-8 hours for this look, it's a nice trade-off. This wig is going to be more on the pricey side. This is like $400+ so keep that in mind before you purchase. This is an investment right here, but if you are the kind of person where you don't want to get your hair braided, or you can't get your hair braided for reasons like having, you know, alopecia or something like that, then this could be a good investment for you. Yeah, this is really cute because I love the look of braids, but with me being a, you know, a primarily wig and hair channel, I can't get braids all the time. Okay, so it's nice to be able to, you know, take up to an hour on a look and then take this off. I just purchased some glue, but I don't really like to use that. I really don't like to use glue because I don't sleep in my wigs at night. I take them off every night, and what I do is I get my spray bottle here, I saturate the lace with water, and it easily comes up with the adhesives that I use. So I like a temporary hold, but if I wanted to wear this for an extended time, I do have some bolt hold glue on hand. So quality is top tier. I think this number 30 color is stunning, especially just all year round, but I feel very fall today. This is really, really impressive. Of course, I did a sunlight test for you guys because I didn't used to do sunlight tests until 2020. Wigs in real life look different than they do on camera. So I wanted to, you know, be very transparent with how my wigs look in real life. Okay, so as I've been saying for a while on my channel now, I heard somebody say it years ago, and then I adopted that as well. Lace is not skin. It'll never completely disappear, but it's levels to it. Some wigs look like darn near like perfect, and you really can't see the lace, but then some wigs are more obvious. So I did do a sunlight test. It looks good in front of a window, but when I went outside, you could see the lace a little bit. But is it enough to feel like self-conscious? I don't know. So like I said, this came with sparse baby hairs, and I do recommend that you at least get sparse baby hairs just in case you want to lay some baby hairs down and conceal your lace. Good lace, you don't have to do that, and I do believe this is good lace, but just, you know, give yourself some wiggle room there for some mistakes and stuff like that. So I took off most of my baby hairs in the front because I just think that looks more natural. But I kept my baby hairs on the side, and this is what we have with this look. And I think I did a great job. I really do. It's not 100% unclockable, but it still looks very good. Okay, you can't beat actual real braids, but you can get really, 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 really close. Okay. Again, the weight, because I didn't mention the weight in my last Neat and Sleek video. It is not super heavy. It feels pretty lightweight. So if you are interested in Asia from Neat and Sleek, you can head over to their website and pick it up there. I'll have a direct link in the description box for you guys. Shout out to Neat and Sleek for sponsoring today's video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.